What's up, everybody? Back with some more Sunday news. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna be talking about this whole Uma Thurman, Harvey Weinstein, and Quentin Tarantino story that's been going on in the last couple of days. Well, Uma Thurman alleges that Harvey Weinstein sexually harassed, physically sexually assaulted her back in a hotel room on several different occasions. She alleges this happened 25 years ago while she was making the Kill Bill movies. And now she also alleges that she was abused by the director Quentin Tarantino also on the movie because he, I guess, abused his power as a director of the movie, forcing her to do scenes and stunts that she didn't want to do. First of all, if you've been sexually harassed or sexually assaulted, you have the right to speak out. Nobody's, against you speaking out. And if she feels like she was sexually harassed or sexually assaulted, and she wants to speak out, I think that's perfectly fine. And she should seek her justice in whatever way, shape, or form she feels she needs to do. My issue with this is that she's speaking up 25 years later. Now, in one of my other videos, I talked about in the Golden Globes video. If you want to check that one out, it's on the channel also. But in that video, I talked about how a lot of these people who are on the red carpet wearing all black, doing that whole Time's Up and METOO movements and marching and whatnot, a lot of these people have profited and made movies and are multimillionaires because of the things that they did or put up with, you know what I mean, in that Hollywood industry. You mean to tell me that for all these years, none of these Hollywood women going to Harvey Weinstein's hotel room didn't hear the rumors? They don't talk to each other? No, they knew he was a pervert. They knew he was a monster. But you know what? They also knew they wanted that 15 million to make that movie. And that's exactly what Uma Thurman did. She made two Kill Bill movies. Oh yeah, also she made Pulp Fiction. So if these people are harassing you and abusing you so much and so bad that it's hurting you this much, why did you make three movies with them? That confuses me. If you would have spoke up or went to the police or did something 25 years ago, imagine how many other actresses you could have saved. That's my problem with that. I mean, for 25 years, actresses was going to this man hotel room putting up with this stuff, and women like you, women like Meryl Streep, you guys were profiting off of this. You guys were taking pictures and on a red carpet with this guy, doing charity events. Everything was about money to y'all, getting y'all fame, getting y'all star on that walk of Hollywood fame. That's what y'all wanted. And so y'all put up with this monster. And I think some people probably use it to their advantage. Sometimes money gets tight. Oh, what can I do? I know I can text Harvey, go over there and flirt with him, get him riled up, and I know I can get him to put me in a movie. You think people don't play those games? Let me tell you something. I worked as a bouncer out here for exotic dancers. We don't call them strippers because that's disrespectful. But anyway, I've seen women get men for thousands of dollars in one night. One thing I know for sure is that women are smarter than men, and women can get exactly what they want from a man at any given time. Sometimes there are instances where men are assholes and they do abuse women, and they need to get locked up or charges or whatever needs to happen. But from what I've seen, women are not some type of victims walking around. You know what I mean? So I imagine in a Hollywood scheme where you're dealing with millions of dollars on a big level like that, that it's a lot of plotting and scheming that goes on. Times is hard. Taxes are due. Rent is due. Got to keep up that lifestyle. I want that Fendi. I want that mink purse or whatever the hell they want. And you know who to go to get what you want. And that's another point I haven't heard anybody make. The reason why some of the older actresses didn't speak out and warn the younger actresses is resentment. You see a younger actresses that's younger and prettier coming along, taking your spot, getting your parts in the movies. Maybe Harvey's not calling you no more. They're calling the younger actress. And maybe that resentment is what kept you from speaking out and warning the younger actresses, who were going to those hotel rooms. And I think nobody haven't mentioned that at all. And I think that's an aspect that needs to be talked about, is why the older actresses never spoke out and warned the younger actresses, and why this was allowed to keep happening for 25, 30 years and so on. Still probably to this day. And I think that's a part that nobody's mentioned. But yeah, Harvey Weinstein, your perverted ass had this coming for a long time. You enjoyed this shit for 25 years. Now you paying the price. But don't think we don't see you hypocrites in that Time's Up and Me Too movement giving them speeches. Don't think we don't see you, Rose McGowan, Uma Thurman, fucking Oprah, Michelle Obama, Jay-Z. Don't make me keep going. Amanda Seyfried. Yeah, I'm calling all y'all out. Y'all motherfucking hypocrites, because y'all was posing with this guy and going, to all these events and high-siding and all this, living this lifestyle off of this money, this dirty money pretty much. And y'all put up with this shit. So, I mean, I think all of y'all is Hollywood scum, if you want my honest opinion of all y'all. And I think y'all just turning on them now because it's to y'all political convenient right now in this movement. And y'all think it's going to get you some notoriety, maybe some more fame, get some sympathy, get you in a couple more movies. Because I don't even believe you sincere when you coming forward. I just think you doing it because it's convenient for you. But anyway. But also, Quentin Tarantino, the part about that story I don't like about him is, if you're going to call somebody an asshole director, why would you lump him into a story with Harvey Weinstein and a sexual abuse case and all that stuff? Because right now, both of them in the headlines. So Quentin Tarantino ain't accused of any sexual misconduct, but right now he's in the headlines with a guy that is. So if you're just going through and you're reading headlines and you see news stories, you're going to think Quentin Tarantino is being accused also. You see what I'm saying? So now anything you do, I remember I made that video and people was getting at me on Twitter talking about, oh, you against women. Well, right now, anything you do and anything you say can get you accused of sexual harassment or lumped into that bowl. Because right now, Quentin Tarantino is accused of being an asshole director, asking someone to do a scene that they don't want to do. I think that's pretty normal in Hollywood. I mean, Tom Cruise, he makes the big bucks for doing his own scenes, own stunts, and now, they want equality, but Uma Thurman is crying because Quentin Tarantino asked her to do a stunt. So which is it? You want equality? You want to make the same amount of money, but you don't want to do the same work, because Tom Cruise does his stunts without a problem. That's why he makes the big bucks. You want the same amount of money as him, but you don't want to do the same work? I don't know. It seems kind of hypocritical to me. But anyway, I don't think you should lump Quentin Tarantino into no story with a sexual harasser, because now it pretty much makes them all look the same. And that's unfair to him, his family. He got a wife and kids. He got people in his family that has Twitter, that has Facebook, that goes and sees on the news. So I'm just saying, look up what position you put him in, just because you said he was being an asshole director that you did 3 movies with, you made a lot of money with. But now 25 years later, you want to call him, names and whatnot, and put him in a media for really no reason at all. And I love Quentin Tarantino. I ain't never heard nobody say anything about him negatively as far as like when they do his movies. So I just think it was unnecessary to even mention him at all in this story, because now you got him lumped in with a story like Harvey Weinstein. Like, he didn't deserve that. And that's all I'm saying. This guy did not deserve to be lumped into the media story and have his name right next to Harvey Weinstein, the person that we know as a pervert and a monster. So that's not fair to him. But yeah, those just my thoughts on the stories that's going on, y'all. Let me know in the comment section. If you agree or disagree, let me know your opinions. Don't forget to like and subscribe, y'all. And I'll catch your ass out there in the universe. Peace.